I used a super special souvenir fabric I got in Paris a couple of months ago. I'd been dreaming to sew it up and it's finally something amazing. Let me show you this super cute dress. Hi sewing friends, I'm Karina from liftingpinsandneedles.com. Welcome to this channel that is all about sewing, limitless sewing, and I have a very nice dress to share with you today with a pretty simple make. It didn't take much time to sew at all, and because the style is not difficult and because I've sewn it before, it just makes everything easier. Now this pattern is not a dress, it's a cami, but camis can be dresses as well. And what I'm talking about is the low key cami from Pattern Emporium. This was released late 2021, December-ish. I sold two versions back then. And this is a swing style cami. If you have a larger cup size, there is a dotted option for the front. Otherwise, the regular bust doesn't have a dot. You can have an optional center front seam. The back neckline can be rounded or square. The front can be a square, a V, or rounded. So you can choose what you want. There will be appropriate facings for all of them. The facings are good because they're the short type of facing that goes above the bust, so it's not that long type of facing that will cut your bust in half and you can sort of see through the fabric. Love that. And it's got thin straps, adjustable straps, wider straps. Back when I made my two versions in 2021, I have a full review and hack on how I made the straps even wider. I also show you how I did my fitting. Basically, I usually shorten straps with camis. That gets me a higher neckline and a higher armhole coverage, back coverage as well. When I did that though, I had to drop down my dart so everything would make sense. So my previous video, it's not a long one, but it's got a lot of information about fitting and it also shows you how to sew the cami. The low-key cami is half off, which is an amazing value. It's half off until noon Saturday, but in Australia, over here in this other area of the world, sale ends Friday night, so it's a little bit of a flash sale. I'll leave you my affiliate link in the comment section, pinned right at the top, easy to find, and in the description box. If you'd like to support the work that I do here on YouTube, using my affiliate links can do that. You don't pay anything extra. You just click on the link and I will receive a small commission, and it does work. I do see the referrals coming in, although I don't know who is doing the purchases. So if you want to give me a little boost here on the channel where I create a bunch of sewing content that you can watch without any cost, that is one way that you can do it, and I'm super grateful. Years ago when I made these patterns, I was measuring a size 18, but looking at the finished garment measurements and seeing that there was a lot of ease, I decided to size down to a size 16. I tried these on a few days ago. I hadn't been wearing them for a while because they were just too wide here around this section. So I took them in. I altered them. It is a style where it's possible to do it because it's swing style. So I just took them in by an inch and I can wear them again. So I'm very happy. This is one of them. This has a rounded neckline on the front and the straight on the back, wide straps. This fabric came from a skirt I found in a thrift shop in Chile. It was a pretty boring skirt, long with an elastic waist, but the fabric just called to me. And it's a very good quality rayon. It's heavier than other rayons and I just love the print. I was able to center this right here, and the back not so much, but I was more worried about the front being centered. And it was such good use of a little skirt. This is one of my low-key camis. This one has a rounded neckline on the front. This print, super nice. I thrifted a skirt that was super simple, longish with an elasticated waist. And I just undid that and I had a whole bunch of fabric. I was able to cut my cami from that. It's 100% rayon, but heavier. This is the other one that I have. This one does have the center front seam. I actually needed to do that center front seam to get it out of fabric. I actually made my mom a pair of culottes, Vacation Vibes palazzo pants from Pattern Emporium. I made hers shorter. She wanted them shorter and I had just enough to get my cami out of it. This rayon is lighter weight. I love the print. I think it's super cool. And this one has the V-neck option and the straight back. Otherwise, it's the same. It's got the dot. I did the same adjustment I did to the other one. They're still nice and roomy and swing style. I'm happy I was able to get this one to fit again so I can start wearing it again. This is one of my versions of the Key Cami I made at the end of 2021. Now I'm a size 12 to 14. I was able to take it in on the sides 1 whole inch on both sides. For this style, it doesn't really affect much, so I can still wear it, and it was a really easy adjustment. This is very lightweight rayon, super lightweight, flowy. This one has the V neckline with a center front seam. At the back, it's on the fold. I have a version with a bust start right here. I did a really nice detailed fitting process for this cami because I wanted it higher. I wanted the neckline higher and the armhole cover higher, shortened the straps, lowered the bust start to match that. So this is as low as I could wear the V neckline without showing anything. The original version would have had a lower V, so I'm really happy that's always very customizable. Same as the width of the straps, I made mine extra wide. You can't see anything. The facings are those ones that come over the bust, which is what I like. So you either have those ones that are curved over the bust, a small facing, or way down lower, but not the ones that cut your bust. I've seen some camis that have a facing that sort of cuts into the highest point of the bust. I don't like that, but I like this. This is nice. It's facing that goes like this. What I'm wearing right now is the Ocean Days oversized shirt that I showed you a few weeks ago. This one I made a few years ago as well. A chiffon, super bright. I have something underneath because it's super transparent. I love this colorful shirt, makes me happy. This time, my measurements put me between a 14. So I decided to just sew the 12. I knew I was going to have plenty of space. I printed my pattern again. I decided to go for the V neckline and the straight back. It's a combination I like. I wanted a dress this time. I had just enough fabric for that. I just added extra paper and added an extra 15 inches. Measuring all the way, keeping the same curve, keeping the same angle, going out swing style, front and back, and I had a dress, voila. It was that easy. To get this to fit though, I had to add a center back seam, which is not an option in the pattern. In the pattern, you have an optional center front seam, but I decided to keep my seam at the back because I find it discreet. So I just did that. The front is on the fold. And this fabric, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I got this fabric on the last day that we were in Paris back in January at the beginning of the year. We had a flight to leave to Scotland that afternoon. So we had a final walk around the city. And I found a suburb in Paris that was close to the hotel we were staying at. That was not the typical fabric district that everyone goes to. Sonitis right there. It's big. Lots of rayons in different textures. Rayon crepe, rayon twill, another rayon twill. And I found one that I loved. This is nice. This is a satin rayon. Amazing. Amazing shop. Highly recommend. And the last shop I visited had these amazing rayon satins there. Oh my word. They were not that expensive. I just couldn't believe it. It was just so amazing. So that is the fabric that I've chosen. I'm showing it to you here on the table, the way it drapes, and it's just amazing. I knew it would be perfect for this low-key cami dress. It's literally hot off the sewing machine, and check it out. I love, love, love the color combinations here. I love the print, that it's not floral, it's not geometric, I don't know, it's just so, so amazing. I have the V neckline here, but you can't see it. You'll see it when I have it on. And I have the straight back, everything's understitched. The dart here is very discreet, it fits perfectly. And the back has that center seam that no one's ever gonna know. Now, I had to go all the way up to the selvage, so I just decided to keep the selvage in there. That is actual selvage. I didn't serge it. I thought it's not gonna bother anyone. Otherwise, it's all very nice, easy to sew, 3/8 seam allowance. It's nice and swingy. I think it's just the most beautiful dress I've made. I say that about all my dresses, but oh my word, I love this dress so much. I calculated to a length where if I wear a belt, it'll be just above the knee where I want it to be. And if I don't wear a belt, it'll be sort of mid-knee, which is fine to wear loose or belted, whatever option I feel like doing. That is the facing on the back. It's nice and straight. And this is what I mean about the facing that goes above your bust here. I like that. It's all loose. It's fine. It's just got a few hand tags here on the side seams and on the center back seam, and it stays inside. And this is one type of facing I would not be happy to top stitch. I think the satin would show it and it wouldn't look that great, so I just left it. So yeah, let's see how this one looks. I'm so happy. This is my newest low-key cami dress. It's the same cami, this time it's a size 12 with a full bust option that has a dart. And I've lengthened it by 15 inches, keeping the same angle on the sides and the same curve on the front and the back. These are Rayon Satin. I got myself in Paris a few months ago, so it's a special souvenir fabric. It's nice and heavy and weighty, but very drapey, perfect for the swing style. I love this light sheen that we have here. It's just so pretty. I've got a belt with it, but I can wear it without the belt. You see that in a second. Let's take this belt off. I would be quite happy to wear it like this. It's a swing style. Whenever I do anything that's a swing style, I look for drape, and fabric is perfect because it's heavier, it's drapey, it's got a sheen to it. It's a beautiful print, and check out how that looks as well. I think this looks great also. Just like I did back in 2021 when I made my camis, I made the straps shorter. By doing that, it raises the neckline and the armholes. I wanted this cover. And so I dropped the bust-out by 1 inch just because I raised everything up by making the straps shorter. I think I have great coverage front and back. I have the straight back option. You can do it rounded as well, but I like the straight one. And the V, very nice. Not showing anything. Very neat facing finish on the inside. This style meshes with me so much just because I live in hot weather and this is practical because it's fresh. But I also love the look. I love that I can wear my bra. I love the wider straps that I hacked on here. Have a look at my video to see how to do that. And yeah, this is just gorgeous. Something I already know works with an amazing precious fabric. Perfect combination. The days are warming up over here. I think in about a month, I'm going to be able to rock this on its own without anything on top. And I can't wait for that day to show up. I'm very excited to wear this out. I'm very happy with my 3 versions. Go ahead and look at this pattern. Remember, you can customize it. Check out my hack to make the straps wider, and you can wear your heavy duty bras. You'll be happy. And they're so comfy to wear. You know, you can just live your life and breathe. Move along and don't worry about anything being constricting, nothing like that. I just keep it balanced with something with a straight silhouette down on the bottom, so I wouldn't wear wide leg pants with the cami unless I wanted to tuck it in, which I probably wouldn't. So yeah, so nice. 2 camis, 1 cami dress, which is always an option, and I'm happy with my Paris fabric. I'm so happy with my Paris fabric. I know exactly where I got it, what I felt when I bought it, and it's just the best type to have souvenir fabrics. Better than buying any trinkets in Paris, which I didn't buy, I just bought like a magnet. This is so much better. Don't forget to check out the low-key cami. It's half off until Friday night around this area of the world, Saturday noon in Australia. All the information below. In a few hours, you'll see 2 amazing things. Much more sewing coming your way. See you then.